Hey, what's up, yo? So it's the highest time. We actually meet in the studio. Pretty excited. I decided that before I start the ball rolling with the 19 Cavs project, I'm gonna try to adjust some things with the cap and see, how I like that silhouette, whether it's better or not. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna also ask you about for the feedback. So I'm looking forward really to it. Let's see how much I'll be able to accomplish today. So let's go. Yo. Hey, sorry guys. Just had to, take care of all that mess. I was in quite a different headspace in the past days. This past week, as I mentioned in my, on my social media, Copenhagen Fashion Week was around, and I tried to focus on that, and what was. I had to check out what's actually a part of it. Not that I'm a part of this industry. I feel like I'm only one leg, in the industry somehow. I mean, in one way or another, I am, right. So I better check out what it actually is, and what are the trends, and what are the companies included, and what's going on in that world. With that being said, I feel like I should actually touch on the topic of sustainability that I touched upon briefly recently, and I just wanted to shed some light on on my own production. I think I also need to stress that I'm not an oracle. Like, I don't want to be treated as a person who is extremely judgmental towards everything, and is a radical in this context. Like I like like I myself don't really know you know what 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 is the ideal strategy for sustainability. I have a feeling that obviously the most sustainable thing in the fashion industry to do is not to produce, like Jack. um the and I yeah, I can't help to think that way, but I also want people to to have like this option to purchase a cap that would mean something to them. So as much as possible, I'll try to be sustainable, but obviously, it's not gonna be 100% like sustainable brand for sure. Like you know, like I'm destined to, I'm destined. I'm doomed to actually use plastic for the brim itself. like there's no way around it. I tried upcycling it from like old caps, but first off, I came to the conclusion that ripping apart something that another person would want in the form of a cap would be pretty foolish of me, and wouldn't serve the goal that I'm trying to achieve here. And secondly, it's not really that easy to like reuse a plastic visor, because it gets like bent in every possible way when it's when it has been like worn for years. And second of all, the textile is like sewn like into the plastic, so it's actually pretty hard to just like rip off the plastic, rip off the fabric, and have have this like plastic brim to reuse again. So this is where I'm using plastic. I'm also like using plastic for the back strap. I got all these. That's definitely like this part is definitely easier to like reuse from old cups, but again, we end up just like destroying a cup someone else would use for the purpose of like taking out one element. So yeah, would that be sustainable? I don't know. I just resort to like getting new ones and using it because I really like its design and the idea that I can just you know like like strap it into my pants, for example, and just like carry a cap like that. So yeah, I guess that wouldn't be called sustainable in some circles. Other than that, I'm using textiles that I've already gathered like throughout the years since I started sewing. Years like a little bit more than a year. And that's mostly it's in Danish it's called restparti. Um, and it's just just like leftovers of these like big fabric rolls that you can get for like way cheaper than usual. So I got that, and but the actual plan is to use upcycled materials, and I've already managed to get like these like kiddo pants that I just like scavenged on some junkyard, and this is like actually my favorite fabric that I'm like really looking forward to upcycle, and you'll definitely witness it happen sometime quite soon, I believe. So yeah, is Navsed a sustainable brand? Yeah, I wouldn't put such a label on it, but it's up to you to judge. But I'm also an independent independent here without like any chain of supply whatsoever, and the only energy I'm using is the energy of the sun. To bring some light into here. And other than that, my machine and a few lamps and a little tiny iron that I need to show you because I just love this device. But yeah, let's get to sewing. Alright, so now that I have this board that I'm attaching to the upper part of the stiffer, I also need the lower part. Oh, so yeah. So after sewing it on this side, what I do is I turn it outwards, or you know what I mean. Alright guys, so this is the outcome of me playing around with the dimensions. So it looks like this. A silhouette I kinda like. A little bit more squarish. I gotta say I messed up here with the margin. So it's not exactly the way it's supposed to be. But I'm gonna try to make this bit a little smaller so it still creates a crown. And what else? But I reckon this height is definitely better than the original shape. And this bit I also gotta widen way more because it sucks to be squashed like this. So yeah, take two. What's up, y'all? So this is the outcome of the past few days of like playing with the dimensions. It sits a little lower. It is a lower front than the previous one. I also I also like changed the fight. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry. I did like change the visor to more square one. But I have to say, I mean, it is a lower cap in general, but feel that because it's a lower cap, the change of the shape of that stiffer that is inside is not making this cap more square than I thought it would. Like if I put this stiffer into the previous caps, it kind of makes it look like it kind of like gets the shape I was actually aiming for. So, but you know, like, let me know what you think. If you like the lower cut more, or I'll also, I guess, yeah, let me know. I guess I will. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know, guys. I'm kind of like torn here, because I really liked how the cap looks when I put the square stiffer into the older. I mean, into the previous silhouette. Um, but I do like uh, that this cap is a little lower. Um, so yeah, it's guys. It's basically the outcome of like me playing with the dimensions. But like the actual change is like only in the stiffer. Um, but it, you know, but there is somewhat a change with the stiffer. And if I, if I like haven't started with the dimensions, I would like get to the, I would never get to the conclusion that it's actually worth like changing it. Um, so I hope it serves as this, you know, as a reality check that actually changing stuff can lead you not necessarily to the results you're aiming at, but it's gonna like take you on this road of journey of like exploration um, that all in all might turn out pretty alright. So yeah, please let me know what you think. I'm really looking forward to how you see the process, how you like it, if you find it interesting in any way. Like drop me pointers if you have any, because I'm seriously like experimenting here, and yeah, I guess from the next episode I'll start like doing the actual like 19 caps, which I'm the stage I've been like really looking forward to for the past months or years or you know my lifetime. Um, sheesh. Okay, it's gonna feel really good to put it out there. Yeah, stay tuned, guys, and bear with me. Thanks a lot for everything. Peace.